Joining us today for Primetime Local News to talk about his new Kick COVID in the Butt tour coming up this fall, but he'll be returning to the stage is Gord Bamford. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Now, what stops are all planned for this tour?
You know, it's kind of crazy. Things have changed a little bit, just within the last 24 hours too. So with the new restrictions and stuff, there's probably going to be some dates moved into the new year. But yeah, it's planned to be the smaller type town tour where we're, getting back into playing music again because we've been out for so long and helping these community groups raise money. Everybody's had a tough time through this COVID, but right now our Saskatchewan dates are still in place. So we've got Unity and Birch Hill, and I know we're doing an awesome thing with CITL and awareness for Indigenous and children that we're doing in Saskatoon, which is going to be awesome, and a few things, but everything's kind of up in the air now. So we're kind of back to square one, and with the restrictions that we're doing and seeing what's going to happen. But we won't cancel the dates. We'll just move them. Move them into probably early in the new year, and hope to continue to go out and do it. I know it's been a huge response, so far. So yeah, we're just kind of trying to abide by the rules a bit and see what happens.
And where did the idea come from to name this tour the way you did?
Well, we've kind of got the brand with the donkey and stuff, so that it was kind of like, I think everybody's really tired of it. So it's kind of like, how do we say kick COVID in the ass, I guess you can say, and make it so you're not really saying it. So we just put the donkey at the end. And yeah, it's kind of following a lot of the branding stuff that we've been doing with the whole, hashtag redneck tour and the new music and all that sort of stuff. So we really love the graphic on it. So we wanted to keep it going. Obviously the redneck tour, we only had 3 shows out of 40 as well. So it's just been crazy. Like it's been such a hit on the music business and the musicians and the promoters and the agents and everybody involved in the music. And then the fans not being able to come to a concert. I mean, it's, everybody's mental health is taking a beating over it. And we just thought we were finally back to being able to play a bunch of shows this fall. And now we're having to readjust a bit, but there'll be some announcements coming here in the next few days on that. But the people that have got tickets for the shows that are going to move, just hang on to them. You'll be able to come to the new date here early in the new year, and away we go.
And could you tell us a bit more about the work of your foundation?
Yeah, the Gord Bamford Foundation is, I guess, going into year 15 next year. We've had another successful golf tournament this year. We're just shy of 4.6 million now raised for kids and children and youth and multi-use facilities across Canada. So it's definitely been a project that I've been very proud of and very proud to be a part of. And it's kind of gone to levels that we never dreamed it would go, but it's done a lot of good for Canadians and like I said, youth and kids and children, children's hospitals, Make-A-Wish foundations, Ronald McDonald houses. And it's been definitely probably one of the most rewarding things I've ever been a part of, as far as bringing my music into the world and giving back. So yeah, and it was the idea of this tour too, is to get out and we know how important it is for these small little groups to continue their fundraising, whether it's an ag society or Rotary Club or Kinsman Club or the curling club, minor hockey, minor sports. Like, it's been really tough on a lot of these organizations. We've been lucky with our foundation. We've every year been able to get our golf tournament in some sort of fashion. This year kind of felt more normal, but we know how tough it is to continue to raise money when you've been shut down for 2 years. So that was this whole idea on this Kick COVID in the Butt tour. But it's just going to be put on hold a little bit, not on all markets, but on some. And we'll be out there for sure. And early in the new year, I think we'll finally get through the end of this is kind of the positive thinking that we're taking with it. So.
And it's really good to see that you're still trying to help out people right now, especially through such a tough time and having to take breaks from tours. And speaking of this tour, it's following your recent hit single, Heaven on Dirt, correct?
Yeah. That's been a big song for us. It's streamed like crazy and people seem to like it and done really well on radio. So it's been really good. I'm excited about the new music, the new record, the deluxe version of the Diamonds in a Whiskey Glass deluxe version is coming out. I've got a really cool duet on there with Terry Clark, which is going to be out in the new year, and some exciting news to announce with her. So yeah, it's exciting times as much as we can. I mean, we've had a few shows throughout the summer here, but as much as it's not normal right now, like our touring world's kind of up and down. It's still exciting times for what's coming, and I think once it all, irons itself out, it's going to be pretty awesome. So hopefully sooner than later.
And although some dates may have to be pushed just with like COVID and everything affecting it, how has support been so far with this tour?
Been great. It's just, we've made it so that these towns don't really have any risks for us to come in there. We just partner with them. And I mean, we have all the production and lighting and video. So we kind of turnkey everything. And, it's a give and back process to these small communities. And there's so many of them to play, we're planning on playing hundreds of them over the next few years. So we're just starting out small with this, and the response has been fantastic. Even during the times of uncertainty that we're in right now, I think that there's been a bit of a setback here, especially in some markets that, with the going back to phase 2 and this and that. Saskatchewan, luckily, knock on wood, hasn't done that yet. So we're excited to be going there and continuing to do the right things and go out and play music. People need music. They love music. It's healing, and it's always great to be able to help people raise some dollars for their communities. And hey, we get to go out and do what we love every day, which is really important.
And is there anything else you want to add for people to know about concerning this new tour?
Yeah, just all the info's on at gordbamford.com. All the ticketing is there. It's under a company called Show Pass. Real simple. Just go to the website and check out areas that we're in. I know Unity's sold out, and I think Birch Hills is pretty close. I think it'll be sold out here pretty quick. So if you want to come to Birch Hills, and just get your tickets now, otherwise you won't get in. And yeah, there's other dates on there, and if you haven't got your tickets, you'll see the new dates that we put up here in the next few weeks, and grab your tickets, because it's going to be a lot of fun, and there's going to be a lot of energy in that room, not just on stage, but I think the people that are pent up, ready to come to concerts are excited about it. So it's exciting.
Perfect. Well, once again, thank you so much for joining us today, Gord, and hopefully the tour works out and many dates won't have to be pushed, but I hope it works out for you.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate your time.